Sup everybody, it's your boy Corey, KGQ Saint, back with another reaction video, finally back, another dip at early analysis. This is titled The Sentry Scares Me, Marvel and Death Battle. So, we're finally getting a comparison between who won for him, between the fight between Sentry, who basically in most cases has been seen as Marvel Superman over the years, compared to Superboy Prime, which is definitely one of the strongest variants of Superman there is. So yes, so I'm just kind of curious how this gonna work. Well, who's gonna win stack up? Anyway, don't want to bore you guys, dive on to the video. You already know, special question, I have a comment below, let me know what you react to. And we all seen how Sentry was in the Thunderbolts. Most cases are they gonna bring him back for Doomsday and Secret Wars, who knows. Anyway, let's get it.
This upcoming battle is sponsored by Cursemark.
What's that, you ask? A cursed mage knight, a haunted kingdom, and more runic magic than you can swing a sword at. Cursemark is an action roguelike set in a pixel art souls-like world. Hack, slash, and cast your way through the unknown lands with weapons, spells, wards, and ultimates from 7 schools of magic. Slot and stack runes that change the way any ability works, so no build or run is ever the same.
Sounds awesome? You bet it does. Check out Cursemark on Steam today. Yeah, right now. One superhero stands alone at the peak of Marvel Comics. He's a brilliant scientist and friend to all, the Golden Guardian of Good, the Sentry.
Which makes it all the more mysterious when all of humanity forgot about him, as though he never existed in the first place.
What if the reason we forgot Sentry is that he wanted to be forgotten?
To save us from himself.
As the story goes, Robbie Reynolds was just your average, ordinary high school teen until the day he accidentally drank this super soldier serum.
At that moment, Robbie was imbued with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns,
Yeah,
becoming one of the strongest superheroes in existence.
That's gonna be one hell of a bowel movement. And what better way to use his new powers than to become a sentry to all mankind?
In a never-ending crusade against his devious arch-nemesis, the Void.
He's got all your classic, I can't believe he's not Kryptonian superpowers, like super strength, speed, durability, and flight.
He can spot you from miles away, or even hear a butterfly sneeze from across the planet.
You butterflies sneeze?
No!
Well, Sentry's cells absorb and process the sun's rays, and if he wants to, he can fire that solar energy right back at you in a powerful laser, or bend light away to turn invisible, or use it to make force fields.
Really, the Sentry can draw power from anywhere and everywhere. When he was forcibly shrunk down to subatomic size, he started pulling energy from the microverse instead. And despite being microscopic, his punches were strong enough to destroy planets, even while holding back.
Sentry can teleport, communicate telepathically, and even read and mess with minds.
He's also a genius with a super brain comparable to Tony Stark and Reed Richards. He's even built his own watchtower with an advanced AI that is constantly monitoring the planet for threats.
Jesus Christ, he's like the Avengers all in one. Why do there even need to be any other superheroes?
Indeed, the Sentry is more than strong enough to take on Marvel's heaviest hitters,
Yeah,
like his
he is.
famous battle with the Green Scar Hulk, where Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange failed. The Sentry was the only one who stood against the Hulk's full power.
He's also battled Thor, who collapsed an infinite number of timelines into one by clashing with another Thor.
The Sentry is incredibly fast, too. He can bend space and speed blitz Ares, who can move within Planck time, the smallest unit of time possible in our universe.
He's stated to be as fast as the Heralds of Galactus, like the Silver Surfer, who once outraced the multiverse blowing up. The Surfer flew so fast he went back in time, so you'd think Sentry would be able to handle some punk in a trench coat.
But it wasn't so simple. The Void was everywhere that the Sentry wasn't.
If Sentry saved people from a burning building, Void would crash an airplane. If Sentry healed a person's broken back, Void would give someone else cancer. What an asshole!
For every good act the Sentry performs, the Void commits an evil one. Because the truth was, the Sentry and the Void were one and the same.
Oh my god! Plot twist! Maybe all this time, Wiz and I were one and the same too. You know how, like, you invent something and then I break it. Or you stock the fridge and then suddenly it's gone because I've consumed it.
We couldn't be any more powerful we'd become if we merged. The ultimate death battle host. I just couldn't bring myself
Yeah,
to
so
do
they
it. You're
go
just
more
too...
with like we're getting
You.
Superboy Prime
Too
in
late,
this
Wiz. You
fight.
already sold me. I'm grabbing the fusion gun.
Why did I even make that in the first place? Come back next time as we cover Sentry's opponent, Superboy Prime. I'm out of here.
Hold still, Wiz.
So yeah, this should be a very, very, very good fight. So I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, drop a comment and see how you think they're gonna win this fight. So I mean, how if Sentry could win this fight, that is. And what was your feeling towards them? Well, me, I actually enjoyed the movie. Some people didn't like it, some people actually liked it. Me, I actually enjoyed it. You know, it felt like more a Helena movie, to be honest. Cause I see some YouTuber reactors to it say they didn't like it that much. But anyway, how were you expecting more when he was going to get introduced? And nah, so yeah. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Who's gonna win? Anyway, make sure you give a boy a like, comment, and subscribe. And fantastic day. Peace.